Okay, I guess we are starting. I got white again. Seems like the third time out of 4 games that I'm getting the white pieces, which I must say is quite generous. This 97 line is like a little bit suspicious, not because of what I play. This I had against Report once in Norwich's, and it's generally doing this knight maneuver early is quite useful for black. Not that the knight is fantastic on g6, but it's just generally not in black's way, and yeah, these positions are just fine. But it's playable. Yeah, d5 makes sense. ed5, there's probably e4. So I'm guessing I should go knight e5. Here, and then usually knight e4 happens. Although I can win a pawn. Here, and then bishop f5, knight g3, and takes. It's not the most amazing extra pawn. He will have compensation with the bishop pair, but it is still a pawn. I feel like I should prevent a3, even though I don't love the idea of his light squared control here, particularly as a rook can come into some of these squares. Go play f3, overprotect the knight. Rook ad1, preparing to take, and then protect the pawn on b2 from d2. Let's jump in. I would love, of course, for him to trade, and then we get a nice pass pawn. g3. Okay. Now he wants rook b6. That's clear. Should I prevent that? Actually, I'll take first. I think his bishop is not that great on d5. Now I'm probably threatening to take here because there's no rook b6. Let's probe a little bit on the king side. Now that he's weakened his position, and I think we've gotten to a point here where just taking away the square on g6 more than anything else, and also possibly eyeing up this square for the knight. And I think we've gotten to a point here where he clearly does not have anything close to enough compensation for the pawn. So his idea is to meet knight e4, bishop g7. I guess I'll just bring my king in for now. g4, king g3, f4. It's an idea that's very well known from the Berlin defense. Yeah, let's just push. Rook here, then rook d4. Oh, maybe I allowed f6 now. Yeah, that was less than ideal. Rook d4 really is begging for f6. Okay, let's admit our mistake. I wanted to go rook d4 and then knight f5, not to allow him any counterplay on the d file. So now I'm going rook e2 to prevent rook d2 after knight e4 and taking on c5. Okay. I feel like this has to be... Maybe I go here, actually. This looks very good. I can build a mating net. Rook d2, and then... later on jump in with a knight to f6. Maybe it's actually not that easy. Yeah, now knight f6 was a little bit panicky, but I didn't really see what to do, and I don't want to go way down on time. So for now, I'm quite sure that I'm not spoiling anything. Okay, rook f2, threaten g5. Now there's no longer a check here. So he kind of prevents it by taking control over this square. K2. D2. Well, this is a big threat. Here. Okay, so he finds the only defense. Then we have to go back a little bit. But that's fine. Just make sure I don't walk into some kind of threefold repetition here. It's not that easy to win. I'm starting to realize that. Guess I gotta go g5 at some point. But I don't love the fact that I'm giving his king a little bit of space. Okay, now I think c5, I'm walking in with the king. Which is what was bothering me in some other line. Here, 97. It seems that I'm making serious progress. Maybe there was rook e4 there. Here. He's still defending, which is somewhat annoying. Can I construct a mating net here with the king? I'm not sure that I can. This is annoyingly difficult to win. Okay. Oh, okay. Here I can go rook g7. Oh, are you kidding me? And I lost the game. Okay. Well, that was unnecessary. That was highly unnecessary. Just literally the only moment in the game where there were any losing chances. That is wild. Are you kidding me?